Welcome to Channel Today in History. In today's video we will talk about the day, July 4th, 1776, United States Declaration of Independence. In the early 17th century, British settlers established a small settlement in Virginia that quickly prospered, starting what would later become the great tobacco plantations of the southern United States. In the north, colonies populated by Puritans who had arrived fleeing the persecution they suffered in English territory settled. So, around 1620, the first Pilgrims landed at Plymouth, Massachusetts. 10 years later, another colony established itself in Boston, and, in 1636, colonies emerged in Connecticut and Rhode Island, giving way to the territory called New England. Maryland, 1634, was established as a Catholic colony, and Pennsylvania, 1681, was founded by Quaker William Penn. They were more tolerant in religious matters, a condition that attracted other settlers who were not necessarily of British origin. Delaware was formed by Swedes and Manhattan, later New York, by the Dutch. By the mid-18th century there were 13 colonies, the 8 mentioned, plus New Hampshire, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, and enjoyed great economic prosperity. The conflict arose when the colonies had their taxes increased through the imposition of the Stamp Act, which consisted of a tax to finance the 7 Years' War between Great Britain and France, which provoked a blockade of the relations of the colonies with the metropolis. Conflicts escalated and, in 1773, there was the well-known Tea Mutiny, because of which the colonies gathered in Philadelphia, in 1774, to pronounce themselves against the demands of England. The pretext for the break was the Lexington shooting. In April 1775, General Gage, who commanded British troops in Boston, sent a column to confiscate the stores of arms and ammunition assembled by the revolutionary committees. The patriots, mostly farmers, were alerted and fired upon soldiers, which led to the first serious conflict between the British Red Jackets and American volunteers. The British column had to retreat towards Boston, starting the armed insurrection. In early June 1776, Richard Henry Lee, on behalf of Virginia's delegates to the Continental Congress, proposed the dissolution of the ties which united the colonies with Great Britain. He was seconded by John Adams of Massachusetts, and the resolution passed a month later. Meanwhile, a committee formed by delegates Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston prepared the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America, which was drafted by Jefferson with clear influences from Locke and Rousseau, in line of the philosophy of natural law, and signed between July 2nd and 4th, 1776, by 56 members of the Continental Congress, meeting in Philadelphia. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.